The Iron Banner has returned. Forge your legend in fire. Compete against fellow Guardians. Earn Iron Banner rewards and complete challenges in the event home. Visit Lord Saladin in the tower. Open the quest tab in the director. Begin your fight for glory. Here, there it is. There it is, guys. Finite Impact has returned to us as well. Beautiful. I hope it's actually good. Oh, yep. And we have the Arms Weak weapons. They're back. And the Trace Rifle. They're back. I should be able to get tier 5s with these. But as far as I know, the only new weapon from Iron Banner is Finite, right? Now let's check out Eververse Store before we go to the tower. Yeah, we already have the Stern ornaments. Oh my god, that's a sexy ornament. Yeah, Ergo Song. All right, let's talk to Saladin. We can decode things here. Oh, it's old shit. All right, so you can decode things. No tiered weapons. As far as at least in my understanding, the only tiered weapon we're getting from Iron Banner is Finite Impactor. This is Finite Impactor. Now, again, it's a tiered weapon now. And let us see. We have Iron Grip, Mag Howl, Slideways, Moving Targets, Burning Ambition, Iron Reach, Shy PvE options. Well, you've got Heal Clip, but you don't have Incandescent, brother. You know what I mean? You've got Heal Clip and Burning Ambition, but you know. Hopefully it's good in PvP. Other things that are dropping today is the feature drops. I know I'm blocking things right now, but if you can see this Drang is a feature drop. And then let me just make sure that this went through. If we wanted to scroll down and, yep. Midtown Onslaught, 4 completions on Contest of Voters. Okay, 5 completions on Widow's Court. We just need Bungie to confirm if you can get multiple prime drops. And then for Crucible, we've got Iron Banner Control and then Iron Banner Eruption. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's Mint. Mint is a drop today. Wow, we might do this. I already have the tier 5, but we might mess around and do this. Dude, I bet you could chew through this so fast. All right, so when you pull up the Iron Banner playlist, you click that and you'll click modifiers. And you'll see right here, and maybe there's another place I can see this, but you'll see that Iron Banner multiplier 1.08, and it says Iron Banner gear equipped 4 of 5. Now in the past, what you've been able to do is you could actually throw on an ornament and it would count for one of those Iron Banner pieces of gear. Matter of fact, you can even double stack it. But let's just put this to the test real quick. Let me throw on a piece of Iron Banner gear. Here we go. Now let's take a look at our modifier here. It does work. Oh, now hold on. What if I put an Iron Banner piece on my Iron Banner armor or Iron Banner ornament on my? So let me take this. We're gonna put that on there. Okay, so this is originally an Iron Banner, the new Iron Banner armor, and then I put an ornament on it. It works. Iron Banner guns count too. Oh yeah, for sure. And I think that's what's really contributing to my score right now. Like if I was to take off this, that would probably put me at 4 of 5. You see what I mean? And then I would just throw on another ornament. It's not working for me. I wonder if it's either the ornament that you're using or are you applying the ornament to tier armor? Are you guys that are testing this right now, is it being applied to tiered armor? Good question. Is a 1.1 time multiplier even worth it? Is it going to allow you to get tier 5s if you're bottom fragging outside of a prime? Probably not. But you could play pretty average. And who knows, maybe that extra 10% is enough to get you that tier 5 drop and qualify. But keep in mind, I want everyone to know the way Iron Banner works this time around. This is just in regards to post-game rewards. So let me just walk you through everything that has changed with Iron Banner, because it is unusual. Because back in the day, at one point in time, you used to be able to go to Saladin, you used to pick up a quest, and there was like this entire quest line that had you going getting multiple kills with different type of weapons and all that stuff. And then they removed that, and they eventually got to us just doing the reputation track. The thing is, there's really there's no real reputation with Saladin anymore, because there's no reputation track. You have the same event home that's been present in all of our events. And what this event home really does is just gives you a layout of, hey, here's Iron Banner. This is the event this week. It goes through where you can hit the different activities, whether it be eruption or control. It also shows you this reward shop, which not really worth it in my opinion, because these tokens aren't exactly free. And you're also capped at the tier of your rewards here. Not really that good. The main thing that you would probably be looking at is going to be this reward track here, which you can just play the game, play the active, play Iron Banner, and you'll be able to get XP for this. And eventually you'll unlock not just the hand cannon, but you'll also unlock Phonutria again, which is an arms weak weapon. And further down, you'll unlock Ribbon Tail, which is the trace rifle. Keep in mind, the big thing this time around with both of those weapons is the first time it came around for arms weak, you couldn't get the tier 5 version on it. You were capped at tier 4. And so now you can actually get the tier 5 versions of it. But the only new weapon is Finite Impactor. The best way to get high tiers of any of these weapons though is actually playing Iron Banner. Now, if you're looking at this right here, this is the focus decoding here. Just know this right here is not tiered loot. Nothing here is tiered. You can't go pull a multi-mock and it be a tier drop. It is the old multi-mock. There is still some good rolls on things like multi-mock and even some of these other weapons. But since tiered weapons is such a big thing now, I really wouldn't be going out of my way to farm any of these. You know what I'm saying? And the same with the armor though, guys. Now notice the cost for this. Back in the day, you used to have to get reputation at here with Saladin and doing Iron Banner so that you can get Ingrams, and then you would use Ingrams plus Glimmer plus some other resources to then purchase. But right here, it's just, that's why it's just straight Glimmer and straight enhancement course. So if I make this purchase right here, that is not going to be a teardrop item. And again, the armor set we'll be testing out. This is the new armor set. So the thing you're going to be farming for most this week, outside of maybe a God roll finite, which we've been looking at here too, was really going to be this armor set, the 2-piece and the 4-piece. And it looks to be pretty good, at least on paper. Again, we'll test it out and we'll see if it's actually that good or not. But in regards to that multiplier again though, what I'm being told is that some of these ornaments are not working. So if we go down here to transmog, let me look at transmog real quick. Let me just see. We're going to go burn a synth weave real quick on this right here. We just got this, and let's see if this gets us up the 5 out of 5, 4 out of 5. That's wild. All right, so some of the ornaments are working and then some of them are not. All I can tell you, at least from my experience right now, and I haven't gone through and tested all of these, but these armor ornaments right here, the Iron Pledge ornament, seems to be working. This one that we just tried, the Iron Remembrance, doesn't seem to be working on that front. Now you may be wondering, Cross, why is this the case? We've been able to use ornaments in the past. Why not now? I think a huge contributor to this is because after Bungie fixed, you could apply ornaments of armor pieces on lower tier gear, and you would max out the damage resist for that piece of gear. And that was at the beginning of Edge of Fate. Bungie addressed that. And my assumption is in that process, it nerfed this. All I can tell you right now is that for both these sets, I've been able to make it work with the Iron Pledge set. And you guys, y'all can test it out yourselves and see what works. But again, you see right there, the Iron Banner gear equipped, it jumped up to 5 out of 5 with the multiplier going up to 1.1. As the great developer Todd Howard once said, it just works.
All of this just works. It's not, I'm not kidding.
Yeah. Now, again, what is the point of even trying to get your score as high as you can when there's no reputation track here with Saladin? You have a chance for tier 5 loot, depending on your score threshold. The higher your multiplier, the more likely it is you're going to be able to get to that threshold to secure you a tier 5 drop. Cross, it also works toward your guild title. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't give a shit about guild title. What? Oh, okay. Achieve performance grade B+ or higher in the Iron Banner playlist. All right. So I guess having a higher multiplier can also contribute to, you securing these requirements for those that care to be an Iron Lord. So guys, that's essentially Iron Banner in a nutshell. Wear Iron Banner armor, and hold on. The other question I want to answer, does the emblem have an effect at all inside of the playlist? Let me take a look. 4 or 5. Okay. Let me put the emblem back on. It does. It does. So the emblem also, so if you have an Iron Banner emblem, it too has an effect on that, which will also raise your multiplier. You just got to get to 5 out of 5. You can't go anything beyond that. The last thing I want to mention about Iron Banner is that, and I haven't had it drop for me yet, but supposedly the crossbow, the new crossbow, which yes, you can get chill clip on, can drop from the Iron Banner playlist, as it's considered an event, and it should be dropping from, everything that is quote unquote event or events. Last week it was dropping in Reclaim. But yeah, people were saying that the crossbow is in fact dropping from Iron Banner. So back to grinding Iron Banner this week. The only new weapon you have here, and we're going to be reviewing it, is Finite Impactor. The armor set, which is probably going to be my focus on getting a really good set of this, is the other thing you're going to be farming for. None of the old weapons are tier drops. You can still go and actually right out the gate, you don't even have to play Iron Banner. You can go with the focus decoding. You don't need any Ingrams, and you can immediately start pulling for rolls on this. If you really want a God roll to Nasha, you could do it, and you don't need any Ingrams. But again, you want to wear Iron Banner gear, your emblem, and you want to play the Iron Banner playlist, and you want to be at that 5 out of 5 mark, and you want to get the highest score possible so that every time you get drops, whatever they may be, it'll be tier 5s. And that's Iron Banner.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.